Well, I guess there's a lot of different areas where Denmark has something to offer. That goes for the energy sector, it goes for the acoustics sector, it goes for robotics or medical technology or sustainable and healthy food. So there's a lot of different areas where I think that there's very many good opportunities for having good cooperation. Well, you know, Denmark is a very small country and we do not have that many resources. So what we really have is what we have between our ears, and we have to innovate constantly to be in front in different kind of sectors. And this is what we have been successful in, and this is what we still are working on to keep up a speed that gives us the ability to be in front in different kind of sectors. Well, Denmark is a very small country and we do not have that many natural resources. So what we really do have is the things that we have between our ears, our brains, and our ability to innovate. And we know that we will have to innovate and be in front to be able to compete with the rest of the world. Well, when I travel around the world, what I hear and what people tell me is that what is so attractive about Denmark is our highly skilled employees. So we have an ability and an education system that puts us really in front according to having the best kind of employers, very good skill, very good education. I do think that what we can learn from China is the willingness to try to invest in new areas, and the openness of the Danish companies towards globalization and trying to become the winners of globalization. This, if we mix these two different approaches, well, then we'll become success. Well, every time we hear about Chinese investments in Denmark, what comes out of it is, as I've seen it, very good stories, very good successful stories about companies being able to get to a new level, and this of course creates the openness towards investments from China. Well, like I guess in all the rest of the world, the cultural differences is of course of utmost importance to be aware of. But I think that the openness of the Danish companies and the Danish employees compared to the willingness to invest in Danish companies from the Chinese perspective, this is what will create the new successes.
We see many foreign companies, not least Chinese, investing in Danish strongholds. They see opportunities to plug into our ecosystems of knowledge, innovative companies and research. Very much so within renewable energy, where we have a sort of world brand renowned for our wind energy, but also other renewable solutions. How we integrate renewables into our energy system, our TSO is fantastic at managing the fluctuating energy sources. It's also life science. It's within pharmaceuticals, clinical trials, medical devices. It's within our food sector, how we produce, how we manage our food to keep food safety high. Robotics, how we optimize our production. So it's a wide range where we see we have something to offer, but also where we see a fantastic match with very skilled Chinese companies. So we think both ways we gain from this, and we see a growth, increased interest from not least Chinese companies in investing in Denmark. I think exactly we bring some of the knowledge and experience from the Danish and the European markets. We bring some of our ecosystems that are combined of research, business skills, application into society. And on the Chinese side, you bring your development models, which are very speed driven. You have a sprint model in innovation that we are very impressed about. And of course, you bring a massive insight and volume and resources into Danish companies. I think it's a common benefit. And I think Denmark and China, we are driven by some of the same challenges within our climate challenges. We need more energy, but also cleaner energy. We have a growing population, an aging population. We need to be able to take care of our citizens. So we have the same drivers, so we're in the same boat, and we benefit both ways from sort of exploring how to deal with this in an efficient way together. We are very pleased to see Chinese investors in Denmark. We are a small country. We are not like China. We really need the foreign engagement. We become smarter by being allowed to cooperate with foreign companies. We see foreign companies bringing new ideas, new impetus, new capital to Denmark, which is so needed for us. We are 5.7 million people, so we will have to be a very open economy. So we also experience, when you meet Danes and Danish companies, that are exactly very open. We know it's competition, but the competition will make us smarter. So we very much need this. Not only Chinese, of course. Any foreign company, once you are in Denmark, you're considered a Danish company. So you are having the same access, you're eligible for the same, if there's a support scheme in innovation area, you can bid for the same kind of contracts. So there are no limitations. We have no sort of screening regarding the nationality of an investor. So of course we see some challenges for any investor in cultural issues or languages, but limited. And this point that we are not limiting in any way based on nationality, origin, could actually in a Chinese context be interesting. When we invite and promote opportunities in Denmark towards China and other countries, what we do is highlight the opportunities, of course, and we connect the investors with partners and business opportunities. And I think what's so special in Denmark is that we offer exactly the same opportunity to a foreign company as we offer to a Danish company. So once you're established in Denmark as a Chinese company, you have equal opportunities in bidding for contracts, in engaging in research, obtaining subsidies for research, for instance. So we are, in that regard, a very transparent model. You simply get exactly what the Danish companies get. So there's no special treatments as such. And we experience that companies are very happy about this. They know exactly what to expect tomorrow, and they have a very foreseeable development path in Denmark, and again treated equally compared to all other companies.